This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Beamer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Comfort Fit Dentures, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Horn Auto Center. And now, Show Low Ford presents high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Welcome to Veterans Memorial Coliseum in the 3A Girls State Championship. Show Low Cougars battling the Alchesay Lady Falcons. It's going to be an afternoon to remember for the White Mountains. We want to welcome everybody in. Here we are courtside. This is Ron Everingham, and joining us in just a little bit will be Camden Smith, as he'll be calling the play-by-play of this game. Just to set the stage, we have just about a minute and 31. We want to welcome everybody in. Make sure that if you're tuning in online on any of our social media platforms that you take an opportunity to maybe let us know where you're joining in from and let us know who you're cheering on. We'd love to hear from you, no matter where you're joining us from. Who you got today? Give us your score predictions. Put them in the chat box, and we'll get them posted up there. Looking forward to a great White Mountain battle here this afternoon in Phoenix from the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. The stage is set, the gold ball is here, and we're going to see where that gold ball, which bus it gets to ride back with up into the White Mountains. And so we'll be setting this up for you here just a little bit more. We'll have our starting lineups, but before that, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
The Show Low Cougars. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet today's championship teams. Let's welcome first the Alchesay Falcons.
We'll turn it over to the public address announcement.
Senior number 4, Andrea Suttle.
Starting lineups.
Senior number 10, Corey Kose. Junior number 12, Teresa Elianto. Junior number 13, Katura Sprangler. Senior number 20, Kamaya Sanchez. Senior number 23, Davidlyn Brown. Sophomore number 25, Ramona Gray. Junior number 30, Alyssa Jim. Sophomore number 32, Elena Henry. And junior number 42, Abby Jim. Now here's the starting lineup for Alchesay. Starting at guard, a senior, number 1, Jalen Nashio. At forward, a senior, number 2, Janet Sanchez. At guard, a senior, number 3, Cheyenne Massey. At guard, a junior number 5, Jaslyn Nosey. And at forward, a junior number 15, Cameron Nachu. Assistant coaches Crystal DeClay and Naomi Lupe with head coach Rick Sanchez. Now let's meet the Show Low Cougars. Freshman number 5, Jordan Boyce. Freshman number 14, Jay Lee Boyce. Junior number 20, Amberlyn Lindsay. Junior number 21, Grace Moore. Freshman number 22, Tatum Moore. Junior number 23, Sydney Stahl. And senior number 24, Addison Cotterman. Now here's the starting lineup for the Cougars. Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 10, Raquel Wilson. At guard, a senior, number 12, Alex Swanson. At guard, a junior, number 13, Mackenzie Coolidge. Starting at forward, a junior, number 30, Aubrey Wilson. And at forward, a senior, number 40, Sadie Hall.
Well, there you go. That sets the stage
Assistant coaches Dave Bourne and Jackie
for this White Mountain
Christine
3A
Francis.
state championship here in the girls, and we're going to see who gets to bring that trophy back. We'll be back in just a moment after we take a break for our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, the game officials for this game were assigned by the AIA Commissioner.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
I chose Northland Pioneer College because it's close to where I live. My instructor taught me how to build a foundation and framing and use different tools that I haven't used. There's always going to be work everywhere. I want to get educated and start from the bottom and learn how to find myself and what I can do. MPC's transformed me in my life.
Ace Hardware is certainly the place to get everything from hardware to tools, lumber to drywall, propane to wood pellets, and so much more. But did you know that Ace also has one of the White Mountain's best collections of artificial and silk flowers? Ace Hardware is the best place to find completed arrangements or get all your favorite individual items and make your own. If you're crafty, you'll love everything Ace Hardware has to redecorate your home or create unique, one-of-a-kind gifts in their complete craft section. Oh, and find an unlimited variety of herbal teas from the brand for tea's sake. Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Coliseum. I'm Ron and I'm courtside and joined by Camden Smith here in just a little bit as we're getting set for tip-off. The Alchesay Falcons battling the Show Low Lady Cougars to take the trophy back to the White Mountains. And so we're looking forward to a great one. We got a full house here today, and here comes the tip-off, and it is going to be controlled by the Cougars. The Cougars take it up underneath, lose it up out of bounds. Just getting started here. The Cougars, baseline out of bounds, gets it up top to number 12, Swanson. Kick it around, back up top, shot on the way by Wilson is no good. Three-pointer, that is. Rebound, gathered by Swanson. 2-0, the Cougars take the lead here early in the first. Alchesay drives baseline, shot up by Nascio, no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. Cougars, fast pace. They want to push it up the floor. Cougars up underneath, back outside, shot on the way. Oh, and a foul. Raquel Wilson hits the three and one for a chance at a 4-point play here in the state final game. She's going to go to the line for one.
Reverse first
Cougars
team foul. Coolest to shoot one.
With a fast start here with 5-0 lead. Free throw on the way, shots up and good by Coolish. Mackenzie Coolish there with the three-pointer and the free throw to get a 4-point play. So Falcons are going to come down and set up their offense. Shot on the way by the Falcons, it's good, is Sanchez. Sanchez with a mid-range jumper for two. Cougars 6, Alchesay 2 here as we get started in this championship game. Shot on the way by the Cougars. Coolish is no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. Taken back up top. Coolish sets it up. Right side over to Wilson. Back over to Coolish. They're going to be passing around the top of the perimeter. Nice defense here by the Falcons. They get it down inside. Shots on the way is no good by Wilson. That was Raquel Wilson, but Cougars are getting their own rebounds, and then there's going to be a hold call on.
Fouls on number 15, Cameron Nachu. Her second team foul. David Lynn Brown checks in for Alchesay.
Checking in for the Falcons is number 23, David Brown. Cougars, baseline out of bounds. Get it in. Up top. Look for the shot. No good as the runner is blocked and regained by the Falcons.
Possession to Alchesay.
Possession is going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to Alchesay Falcons. Falcons take the ball out. 6:21 to go here in the first period of play. Falcons. Left-hand side, shot on the way is Remy, no. Shot was by Nascio. No good. Out of bounds, going to go to the Cougars. The fans don't like that one. Alchesay sets up in a full court press. The Cougars looking at the press breaker. They get it across the timeline. Underneath to Wilson. Wilson looks underneath to her sister. Tipped out of bounds, no good. Actually, that was off the fingers of Raquel Wilson. Alchesay with the ball. 5:48 to go here in the first. As Nascio drives left-hand side. Out of bounds, tipped. Goes to the Falcons. 6-2, Cougars lead. Falcons with the ball up underneath their own basket. Shot on the way is tipped. Shot by Nascio is tipped. It's going to come back to Cougars. Oh, and we're going to have a traveling violation called on Raquel Wilson as she passes the half-court timeline. Jazz Nosey brings the ball up the floor. Falcons pass it left side. Shot on the way for threes. Remy, no. Rebounded, though, by Jocelyn Nosey. Great job cutting to the basket. After the shot went up, she got the rebound in the bucket. So 5:15 to go. Cougars lead 6-4. Falcons cut the lead to 2.
Her first 13
foul on the play back the other way.
Sadie Hall.
Coming to the line is Sadie Hall, 5'9", senior. First shot's on its way, good. I want to thank everybody for joining in to this broadcast here from Veterans Memorial. Again, per AIA regulations, we're an audio-only broadcast, but we will be bringing to you some photos of action. Jazz Nosey with the rebound off a missed free throw and stolen by Wilson from behind. Here come the Cougars. Left-hand side, looks Wilson underneath. Aubrey Wilson that was. Up top, Raquel. Raquel has it up top. Raquel Wilson drives, dishes, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Foul is going to be on Alex Swanson of the Cougars.
Fouls on number 12, Alex Swanson.
7-4 is our score. The Cougars lead the Lady Falcons by 3 with 4:36 to go here in the first quarter. Jazz Nosey brings the ball up the floor. Just as it over to Sanchez. Up underneath, Jazz Nosey, no, Nashio scratched that. Sanchez finds the ball up underneath and scores 2 to take this game to within 1. Cougars back down the other end. They turn it over. Here come the Falcons with a chance to take the lead. Sanchez up top to Nosey. Jazz drives left-hand side, looks, nothing. Nice pass around the horn. Get it back up underneath the Jazz. Shot out up on the way by Massey's. Rimming no good, but rebounded by Jazz. Nosey, she's all over the place with these offensive rebounds. Rebounded by the Cougars. Wilson back down the other end. Left-hand side shot up. Layup is good.
Aubrey Wilson.
Aubrey Wilson for 2. Jazz Nosey brings it down quick. Nashio thought of a shot, passes it off over to Massey. Massey back to Nashio. Nice dish underneath by Nashio. She gets it underneath to number 23, Brown. Brown is fouled and she'll go to the line.
David Brown at the line.
3:26 to go here. Falcons trail by 3 with a chance to get it within 2 now. A chance to get it within 1. First shot was up and good.
For Alchesay.
Second shot's on its way and good. Falcons trail by 1. Full court pressure. Cougars, Wilson gets it across the timeline. They pass around. Nice shot, nice pass up underneath. To Aubrey Wilson. Aubrey lays it up but misses. Ball goes out of bounds to the Falcons. Falcons. Jazz brings it up. Cross court skip pass, clear to the other side. As the Falcons are going to set up their offense. Cougars in zone defense. 2-3. Falcons, an opportunity to take the lead. Oh, stolen by Wilson. Wilson back down the other end. It's taken back. Giving it back and forth was Raquel with the turnover. And back down the other end, we're going to have a foul. Foul's going to be on number 21, Grace Moore. And that's going to send Sanchez to the line for 2.
First 13 foul.
2:41 to go here
Show Low.
in the first quarter, and Show Low is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment for the state championship game.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Coliseum here after a timeout. As both teams are going to talk it over, it's going to send Jenna Sanchez to the line. Her first shot is up and good. Tie ball game. Second shot, eyes it, flies it, nothing but the bottom of the net for Sanchez. Now the Falcons take a 1-point lead. We knew this was going to be a close battle. Both teams very aggressive. Wilson back down the other end. Shot up on the way is no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Falcons, they clear it past half court. Jazz Nosey has it up top. Jazz looks at three. Back of the rim, no, but rebounded by the Falcons. Falcons still up underneath. Jazz Nosey with a layup up underneath. Falcons 12, Cougars 9. Falcons on a little bit of a run here. We'll see how the Cougars react to this pressure. Coolish is up top, passes it over to Raquel Wilson. Wilson fumbles it a little bit. Gets it down to Lindsay. Lindsay up to Coolish. Left side is Wilson. Wilson, she's trapped in the corner, and that's going to be a jump ball. A lot of pressure.
Possession to Show Low.
By Cheyenne Massey.
Sadie Hull and Addison Potterman check in for the Cougars.
And Jenna Sanchez causes a jump ball. 1:40 to go here before halftime. No, before the end of the first quarter. We've got a 9-12 game, Falcons lead. Thanks for joining us on our social media platforms. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. We'll see that very often. I think the Cougars weren't paying much attention to where they were at on the shot clock, so that's going to be a turnover. Minute 30 to go here. Falcons, they get the ball back. Falcons underneath, try to get it back up top, and there's going to be a foul called on the floor. Foul's going to be called on number 20, Amberlyn Lindsay.
Her first, third team foul.
Her first, team's third. Falcons set it back up. Cougars still in that zone defense as the Falcons rip it around the perimeter. Baseline, left-hand side. Sanchez dribbles it up, passes it over to Massey. Massey dribbles it up top. Massey back over to Nosey. Left-hand side, almost looked like she traveled. No call. Very patient by the Falcons. Three on the way is no good by Sanchez. Rebounded by the Cougars. Bringing it up the floor is number 20, Lindsay. As the Cougars set up their offense. And they're going to have another turnover. It's called on Sadie Hall. And we're going to have subs into the game as number 10, Raquel Wilson, checks into the game. And number 25, Ramona Gregg, checks into the game for the Falcons, as does number 4, Andrea Suttle, checking into the game, replacing Cheyenne Massey. So Jazz Nosey brings the ball up the floor. 35 seconds to go here in the first period of play. Baseline, Kosey. Kosey turns it over on a pass. Cougars with a chance to score here with 25 seconds. They drive down the other end of the floor. And the Cougars set it up, pass around the perimeter. Long three on the way by the Cougars, number 24. That was Cotterman. It's no good, but the Cougars get the rebound. 9 seconds to go. Wilson drives middle, dishes. Shot up on the way by Cotterman again. Another miss. Leaves plenty of time for Jazz Nosey. Take a long three. Shot is no good. And that's going to end the first quarter of play here from Veterans Memorial Coliseum. The first quarter is in the books here in the 3A state championship for the girls. Falcons lead by 3 points. We'll be right back for the second quarter of play.
you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Ron Everingham, and I'm courtside with Camden Smith as he just enters the building.
And it's parked in a no parking zone in the east entry.
Hopefully that's not his van that's in a no parking zone. So he just flew in here. Anyhow, Falcons, they're going to get the ball this possession. Wide open is Jazz Nosey. Barely in and out, misses a three-pointer, and the Cougars get the rebound. Cougars turn it over. Cougars aren't helping themselves out. Try to get back into this one. 9-12 is the lead. The Falcons. Falcons around the corner, left-hand side. Jazz Nosey drives left. Passes it up to Sanchez, excuse me. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and thanks for listening to my play-by-play as the expert Camden Smith is not in yet, but I'm going to sub him into the game here in just a second as he got stuck in traffic. Until then, 7:31 to go here before half. Alchesay, number 2, Sanchez drives baseline side, misses the shot. The rebound is scrambled for, knocked out of bounds by the Cougars. Cougars not getting any breaks on those out-of-bounds calls. Subbing out of the game is Amberlyn Lindsay. Falcons set it up. Nosey looks, no, passes it up top to Sanchez. Sanchez over to Settle down. And ball knocked away as they tried to get that pass into Ramona Gregg up underneath, and they had a shot clock violation. So we're just now getting some of the statistics in. We had a lot of turnovers first half, 5-6. Show Low had 6, Alchesay had 5. Show Low with the ball, 6:56 to go here before half, and Show Low passes it around. Ball over to Aubrey Wilson. Show Low pass around the perimeter. Wilson drives left-hand side, gets it underneath to number 21, Grace Moore. Shot on the way is no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Jazz Nosey brings the ball up right-hand side. Gets it up top. Passes around over to Sanchez. Sanchez up top to Nosey. Sanchez, 3 on the way. Shots up and good. 15-9. Now the Falcons lead the Cougars. Cougars went dry for a bit as Cougars bring the ball back down the floor. The foul on number 25, Ramona Gregg.
Jalen Nascio returns for the Falcons.
Jalen Nascio checks back into the game for the Falcons.
Swanson returns for the Cougars.
Swanson returns into the game for the Cougars. Well, up top is Wilson. She's guarded strongly by Nascio. And they try to go up underneath. Cougars get the ball bumped away. Falcons on the way. Shot up and good. Jenna Sanchez with a little jumper from 15. Scores it. Falcons 17. Cougars 9. Cougars with some trouble scoring. Wilson, three-pointer on the way is airballed long. Rebounded by the Falcons with 5:35 to go here in the first half. Cougars, the rebound. Back down the other end. Little jumper, no good. That's going to be a foul on
the first 14 foul.
Falcons back down the other way. Shot up, no good. It's going to be turned back over to the Cougars with 5 minutes to go here before halftime. Wilson, left-hand side, drives. Defense tight by the Falcons, gets it up underneath. Nice shot up on goal by Aubrey Wilson, but she misses the bunny. Rebounded by the Falcons as Sanchez takes a three. In and out, no, that was a close one. But rebounded, offensive rebounded by the Falcons has been on spot. Three-pointer on the way is up and good. Subtle. For three. That's going to be a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back. Cougars 9, Falcons 20. 4:28 to go here in half.
For the AIA T-shirt toss, brought to you by Order and Roll. Watch out for...
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Coliseum. We're here courtside. This crowd is riled up. 4:28 to go here in the half. Cougars ball. It's 20-9.
Check.
We're going to welcome in Camden Smith. Camden, traveling around the valley.
You might welcome me in.
So the Cougars with some much-needed baskets here as Wilson gets trapped in the corner. Stolen by the Falcons. And passed up top to Jazz Nosey as Nosey looks around. And the Falcons work it around. Falcons in control of the second period. 9-20 is the score. Shot on the way, it's well off. It's an air ball. Back down the other way, the Cougars, get a shot on goal for 3. It's good.
3-point goal.
And that is
Kudish.
That was coolish. And back down the other way, the Falcons. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. Cougars with an opportunity, but Wilson turns it over. Jazz Nosey drives right-hand side after a turnover. Pump fake, shot up again. 22-12. Cougars are not going to call a timeout on this run. Let's see if they can make something happen back down the other way. 2:54 to go here before half. Wilson, three-pointer on the way. It's up and good.
3-point goal, Aubrey Wilson.
So Aubrey Wilson answers. Falcons set up their offense. Left-hand corner to Nosey. Nosey dishes it down to Brown. Nosey drives left-hand side. Stutter step. Looks, gets a nice pass inside. Subtle for two. 24-15, Falcons lead. With 2 minutes to go here. They're going to have a turnover in the backcourt. As that press seems to be bothering the Cougars. So now with 2:01 before halftime, fans are going to cheer on the Falcons to get another bucket. Turnover by Nashio. She tries to get it inside. Cougars steal it. They're down the other way. And teams are just giving it to each other back and forth. Bringing up the floor for the Falcons is Sanchez. Sanchez over to Nashio, left-hand side, back up underneath the Subtle, back up to Jazz Nosey. She's going to be double-teamed for a second. She pulls it out. Throws left-hand side, shot on the way by Nashio, and that is good. Looked like it was going to go out. Stays in. Cougars having some trouble. 27-15 is the lead. They need this one. Three-pointer on the way. It's good.
Alex Swanson.
Alex Swanson answers with a three. 1 minute to go here before halftime. Falcons looking to score. Shot 17 feet up by Greg was no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. 44 seconds to go here before halftime. Back down the other way. Nice drive. Shot on goal. Swanson no good, but Cougars get the rebound. Swanson looks again. Up top. Shot on the way by Lindsay. Three-pointer no good. Nosey with the rebound and clears it. Brings the ball down the floor. Sets it up. 19 seconds. Falcons lead 27-18. And the Falcons throw it out of bounds.
Returning for Show Low number 10, Raquel Wilson.
Coming back into the game is Raquel Wilson for the Cougars. The Cougars really need to get some points here. They're down 9. 12 seconds to go. Break the press. Oh, she travels.
Traveling violation.
Raquel Wilson didn't know what she wanted to do with the ball and traveled near midcourt. And that's going to be a turnover. Now it's the Falcons with a chance to increase their lead here before half. Three on the way is up and good.
Three-pointers and Sanchez.
Jenna Sanchez at the buzzer. Falcons dominating this one early in the first half.
That is the first half of play.
30-18 is the score.
What a dagger at the end of the half. That one's going to be tough. You know, you want to get some momentum going into halftime, and that's really going to take the wind out of the sails of the Cougars.
Yeah, right, when the Cougars were the ones that needed to have a shot to get back into that. You know, I think I'm happier to have you on than the Falcons were to get that basket, Camden. So be interested to hear what you have to say when we come back. We'll take a break. Listen to iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
I chose Northland Pioneer College because their prices were affordable. I've learned everything about the hair, skin, and nails. I've gained confidence in what I'm doing, so I'll be successful when I get out in the salon. This is an industry where I'll always have a job, and a job where I can express my creativity and make my own hours. I have transformed my life by coming to NPC. I chose Northland Pioneer College because their prices were affordable. I've learned everything about the hair, skin, and nails. I've gained confidence in what I'm doing, so I'll be successful when I get out in the salon. This is an industry where I'll always have a job, and a job where I can express my creativity and make my own hours. I have transformed my life by coming to NPC.
You've been there waiting forever. You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
I chose NPC because it offers good quality education. Ultimately, I want to be a nurse anesthetist, which is the start to that path. And instructors want U260, which is really helpful. I've learned a lot so far in just 1 semester. It's incredibly crazy how much I've learned. Northland Pioneer College is transforming my life by helping me achieve my goals in my career.
Well, we welcome you back to the Veterans Memorial Colosseum as we get set for our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, south of Pine Top Highway 260, right-hand side of the road before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. And they've got the best selection of hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear, plus you're looking for that snowboarding,
Ladies and
skiing
gentlemen,
gear, whether
direct
you
your
want
attention
looking to
to
rent or
Victoria.
buy, you'll find it at the
Every
Honda Outdoor
year,
Ski and
the
Sports
AIA
Store.
honors to
Don't forget,
reunite our state's
out the Pine
all-time
Top,
best
right-hand
teams
side of the
during
road
the
before you get to the
AIA
Honda Resort
Championships.
and Casino.
Here today, celebrating
Take a look
their
at
25th championship
first half
anniversary.
statistically, and obviously it's Alchesay all the way, but it looked like they made a good little run there at the end. Ron, what was your take on the first half?
First quarter, you know, we had a 9-12. It looked like it was close. Even the Cougars came out and were even up early, and then the Falcons just really laid it on to them in the second half, outscoring them 18-9. And
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right, not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Well, we welcome you back in here at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum as we continue our broadcast. We've had some troubles with some equipment. We seem to be back up and running at the moment as the Show Low Lady Cougars had to call a timeout after the Falcons came out of the half and scored 2 quick buckets. Now Coolidge tries a three. It's no good. On the weak side board, the rebound and the putback by Wilson is no good. And down comes the rebound with cleaning the glass there is Nosey. She'll bring the ball up, hand it off to Sanchez. Sanchez backs out, now pitches it left side to Nacio. Nacio, top of the key, back over to Nosey. Nosey backs up with a right hand dribble, works it towards the right side, gets to the elbow, double team there. Raquel Wilson picks up the loose ball after Coolidge knocked it away. Give it to Swanson. Swanson races it across the stripe on the right side, stops at the top of the key, now gives it over to Raquel Wilson. Over to Aubrey Wilson. She tries a three in the corner, left side. It's no good. Rebound Sanchez. And the Falcons looking for numbers. They've got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Nosey says, no, we'll pull it out. Here comes Sanchez now. She works it to the wing on the right side. Now down to the low post. And she's going to be bumped and fouled. And this may be on Coolidge. And I believe it is. Yes, Mackenzie Coolidge, and that's her first personal, and we see a free throw shooter for the first time at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line here in the second half, and that is Sanchez, who knocks down the first. Sanchez went 5 of 6 to start the game last night in their win over Window Rock. Sanchez led all scorers at intermission and gets her first bucket of the second half. She now has 15, misses the second. Rebound is ripped down nicely by Sadie Hall, and the Cougars work it up the floor under some half-hearted pressure from the Falcons. Raquel Wilson tries a pass. It's stolen away by Nosey. Nosey just leaped up into the air and took that one away. Now Wilson knocks it away from Nosey, but tries to track it down in the corner, runs out of room, and steps out of bounds. 3:38 left to play here in the third quarter. It's the Falcons in front 35-18 on Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball. Here on your favorite station, iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Sanchez tries a three, it's no good. Rebound is kept alive by the Falcons. Nacio tries it left side. Nosey handed off. Jumper from 15 at the free throw line for Massey. Battle for the rebound. Massey comes up with it. Dribbles to the corner. Give to Sanchez. Top of the key. And a straightaway three. Bury it. Jalen Nacio gets the Comfort Fit Dentures 3 for the Falcons, and they lead 38-18. Sadie Hall on the baseline left knocks down the 10-footer. First bucket of the second half for the Show Low Cougars with 2:44 remaining here in the third. Falcons will work it to the right side. Jalen Nacio, and we get a whistle and a foul down low away from the ball. Offensive foul on the Falcons. And that's going to go on Nosey. Or Massey, I'm sorry. Cheyenne Massey picks up the personal. And just her first foul. Neither team in foul trouble. Only 4 first-half fouls for the Falcons and 5 first-half fouls for Show Low. Pass it in low to Sadie Hall. She's double-teamed, had it poked away, picked up there nicely by Shaylin Massey. Or Cheyenne Massey. Kick it left side, now to the baseline left. 15-footer, start. Up and in for Davian Brown. Brown with 2 more to add to her points total. Coolidge crosses the time stripe, working with her back to the basket. Now give it over to Swanson. Swanson is picked from behind, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Cougars. As Nosey got a hand on that one. And checking in for Swanson is number 20 for the Cougars, Amberlyn Lindsay. Lindsay passes into Coolidge. Coolidge up and down with the right hand. Or excuse me, that's Raquel Wilson, rather. Up and down with the right hand, move to the left wing. Give it to Lindsay. Up top, Coolidge. Back to Lindsay on the wing right. It's a three-pointer, no good. A little long, and Sanchez has the rebound. Sanchez crosses the time stripe, crossover dribble against Coolidge. Drive the right side of the lane, kick it to the corner. Now back up top. Fake right, move left, that's Nosey. Nosey now backs back up between the circles. Lost the handle on it, gets it back. Raquel Wilson poking it. Finally got it poked away. Nope, she got it back. And wide open underneath it, an easy bucket. And 2 points for the Falcons. Davy Lynn Brown gets her second bucket of this half. She now has 4 in the third quarter. And we get a whistle and a foul as Raquel Wilson tries to drive it across the time stripe. And that's going to go against Massey. That's 2 on her. Massey will check out of the lineup. And the Alchesay Falcons will bring in number 4, Andrea Settle. Non-shooting foul gives the Cougars the basketball here on the near side. Lindsay, pop to the top of the key to Moore. Out to Swanson. Banks in a 3 from the wing right. Alex Swanson smiles as she comes down the court and says to her partner, says to her teammate, the banks are open. And that they are. 42-23. Falcons way out in front right now, and the Cougars need buckets. There's a turnover. Raquel Wilson with the steal. The Cougars have a 4-on-2. They give to Lindsay. Lindsay misses. Hall has her shot blocked. Out to Raquel Wilson. Wilson backs it back up, and they'll reset their offense. Left side, Swanson. Fake the 3, move in, dials in a left-hander from 8, no good. Hall on the weak side board. Her shot no good, but a whistle and a foul going to be called on Jenna Sanchez. That'll be her first.
Fouls on number 2, Jenna Sanchez. Her first.
And at the free throw line, we see Sadie Hall with a pair here. First one is around and off. Trying to see here if Sadie's been at the line yet today. She hits the second. So 1 of 2 at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line, and it's 42-24. Alchesay. Bounce it up top. Nosey with the basketball. Up and down with the right hand. Moves it between the circles. Crossover dribble to the elbow. Kick it underneath. At the buzzer. Count it! Basket's good. At the end of the third quarter, Corey Kosei knocks down a great basket on a feed from Nosey. And that'll put the Falcons up by 20, 44-24 as we go to the fourth and final. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Welcome back to the Veterans Memorial Colosseum as we head to the fourth and final quarter. It's the Falcons in front 44-24. We talk about these two teams matching up earlier on, and you know, this is a tall order here for the Show Low Lady Cougars to knock off this Alchesay Falcon team, especially with the momentum coming into this contest. They are looking to be two-peat state champions here for the 3A conference. And it looks like they're not going to let anything stand in the way of that. Reminder, today's contest brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College. When it comes time to tip off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. Falcons will bring the ball in to start the fourth quarter, work it around the perimeter, up and down with the left hand, bring it back to the top of the key. That's Andrea Settle. Now give to Nosey. Nosey at the elbow, backs up just behind the free throw line, gives it back to Settle. Settle wraps it around on the left side, kicks it out on the wing left side, and the shot by Sanchez from three-point range is in and out, and the Cougars are going to have the basketball. Lindsay set to check it in for Show Low, as Swanson will trot it across the time stripe as we open up the fourth quarter of play. Cougars need turnovers, and they need to take care of possessions. Lindsay knocks down the 15-footer.
Amberlyn Lindsay.
Big shot for Amberlyn Lindsay there. She gets the first bucket for the Cougars here in the fourth quarter. She opens up the scoring and cuts the lead to 18. In trouble at the top of the key is Nosey. Sanchez is bumped. Ball goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Swanson. Sanchez set to check the ball in. Drops it into Nosey. Nosey just underneath the time stripe. Left hand dribble to the elbow. Now kicks it out. Give it to Settle. Settle backs up against Lindsay. Gives to Kosei. Kosei back to Lindsay, or excuse me, to Settle. Now drive left side. That's Nosey, and a travel called on Nosey. So another turnover and a chance at a possession here for the Show Low Cougars. They've got to eliminate empty possessions if they're going to get back into this one with 6:58 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Bring it up to Moore. Now to Lindsay. Right side over to Swanson. Swanson, cross-court pass to Raquel Wilson, into Aubrey Wilson, back to Raquel. She tries to scoop a shot with the left hand, complaining to the official that she got her arm chopped there, but not going to get the call. As the Falcons get pressured now by the Cougars. Full court pressure here. They got the ball knocked out and out of bounds. But Raquel Wilson going to back up as Nosey brings it across, and then two hands on a hand check by Raquel Wilson will draw the contact and the foul. Raquel Wilson, her first.
Fouls on number 10, Raquel Wilson, her first, second team foul.
Right now in the contest, Jenna Sanchez with 15 points for the Falcons. 6 points for Nacio, 8 for Nosey, 2 for Nashu, 6 for David Lynn Brown, 2 for Corey Kosei, 5 for Andrea Settle. Rounds out the scoring for the Alchesay Falcons in the fourth quarter, or for the first three quarters, I should say. Raquel Wilson still yet to score in this championship game. Alex Swanson with 8, 7 for Kulish, 5 for Wilson, 4 for Sadie Hall. Grace Moore in the game, but yet to score as well for the Show Low Lady Cougars. As we mentioned, player fouls, not a big factor. 6 total fouls in the game for Show Low and 7 for Alchesay. Only 2 players on the Falcon side of things with 2 fouls, and everybody else has 1 or none. As the Show Low Cougars, only Alex Swanson with 2 fouls. So nobody really in foul trouble. Not like we saw last night against Window Rock, where the top 2 players fouled out of the game early. And one of the Alchesay Falcon top players fouled out later on in that fourth quarter. But with those 2 players for the Window Rock Scouts, it allowed the Falcons to cruise to the victory. Nosey leans in with the right hand and scores it. About as athletic as it comes, and there's a steal. Stolen away, give it to Nosey. Nosey to the inside of the lane, and she's going to be fouled as she tries to get to the basketball, or to the basket.
Amberlyn Lindsay, her second, 13.
And Amberlyn Lindsay picks up her second personal.
Returns for the Cougars.
And in comes Mackenzie Kulish, the 3-point sharpshooter for the Show Low Cougars, back on the floor as Sanchez drops the ball in underneath the basket. Try a 3 for Sanchez. It's no good. Moore clears the glass and outlets it to Swanson. Swanson, deep pass to Aubrey Wilson. She throws it to the high post. Moore wasn't looking for it. It goes across the court, picked up by Sanchez. Sanchez tries to split defenders. Aubrey Wilson says, no, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Left-hand layup. She goes to the free throw line as she left that one right at the rim. But a lot of contact and probably a good foul there.
Her first 14
The call was on Andrea Suttle, and that's her first. 5.5 remains in the contest. Aubrey Wilson a chance to dip into this lead a little bit more at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line, and she knocks down the first free throw. Alchesay set to check in a couple of fresh faces. We'll check the name for you here in a second. Second free throw is no good for the Lady Cougars. Aubrey Wilson misses. It's 1 out of 2 at the line. Coolish steals the ball, picked up by Moore, throws ahead to Swanson. Swanson takes it inside, put it off the rim, and off the heel, no good. The rebound comes down to a Cougar. We get a foul on the shot. And Swanson's going to go to the lane.
Number 2,
or to the line, I should say, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line.
Swanson on the line, shooting 2.
5:18 left to play here in the fourth. Falcons up 46-28. And in and out, no good by Swanson. Falcons' biggest lead tonight has been 20. At 18 right now, make it 17 as Swanson knocks down 1 of 2. Sanchez brings it up out of the backcourt. Double team there at the half-court line. Almost had it poked away. Drives it over to the left side. Nosey. Dribble. Crossover at the lane. Dishes right. Kosei. Basket and one. Hammered to the floor by Sadie Hall. Excuse me, no, that was Moore.
Number 21, Grace Moore. Her first.
Grace Moore picks up the personal. Kosei picks up the bucket and one. And into the lineup for the Lady Falcons, number 13, Springler. Out of the backcourt comes Wilson. Wilson with the steal and the two. Aubrey Wilson gets the bucket for the Lady Cougars. Now working it out of the backcourt. At midcourt, stolen away by Wilson again. Wilson stops, pops from 15. Hill, no good. Rebound, ripped down by the Falcons. Controlled underneath and stolen by Swanson. And a travel called on Swanson as she rolled over. And she does not like the call. Slapping her hands, shouting out. And the officials allow her to play on. Inbound pass to Nosey. She races it across the time stripe. Coolish reaches in and called for the personal.
Fouls on number 13, Mackenzie Coolish. Her second, 15 foul.
And officials are going to allow for Sadie Hall to come in. She'll replace Grace Moore here.
Returns for the Cougars.
48-31. 4:22 remains fourth quarter. Ball poked away. Raquel Wilson gets the steal. Over to Swanson. Swanson, left-hand dribble, left side, scored off the window and in. 48-31. Down court pass to Kosei. Kosei looks inside at Spangler. Now up top. Give it to Nosey. Nosey. Left-hand dribble to the wing left side. Now Sanchez going to be fouled by Raquel Wilson.
Fouls on number 10, Raquel Wilson. Her second, 16 foul.
Oh, a loose ball in the backcourt. Nosey able to stay with it. Double team, gets it across to Spangler, throw it down low, wide open, push, no foul, or no call. As that was number 42, Abby Jim, who got pushed, and Swanson came down hard on her ankle. She's on the floor on the other side. Alchesay Falcons working the ball up, have a 5-on-4, and Raquel Wilson reaches in and fouls Nosey. As Swanson is still on the other end, and they'll finally get the training staff out to help her out. This is a big loss if Swanson cannot continue. Looked like she was holding her ankle, as the Cougars will, both teams will come to the sideline and get a breather here as Swanson finally gets up, and she's going to walk off under her own power. I think she's okay. She's favoring that right leg, limping off. They're going to go to the trainer's going to take her back to the training room, and she says, no, I'm good. She's coming back to the bench. See if she can check back in. She's going to gut it out. Tell you, there's a lot of heart on that young lady there. Does not want to go out in this championship game. Well, at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line, Nosey. Jaslyn Nosey missed the first of a 1+1. Aubrey Wilson with it. Over to Kulish, to Raquel, into Aubrey. Aubrey off the window, no good. Battle for the rebound is won by the Falcons. And Nosey comes up with it. Spangler, double team, now triple teamed in the corner. Give it back up top to Nosey. Nosey to Sanchez. Sanchez spots for three, now works it with the left hand down the left side of the lane. Put it off the window, basket and one. And I believe this one's going on against Lindsay. Count the basket, fouls on number 20, Amberlyn Lindsay. That's her third personal. Raquel Wilson will check out of the lineup, and we see Addison Cotterman into the lineup for the Lady Cougars.
Sanchez shooting one.
Sanchez at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play, and she does. Puts the Falcons up 51-33. Up and down with the right hand, move it towards the left side of the court. Now back it over to Sadie Hall. Kulish. Now try the right side. Lindsay. Cotterman. Cross court it to Kulish. Try a three. Around and off. No good. Lindsay got the rebound. Puts it up. Gets the basket here. Another shot at it, and this time she knocks it down. Sanchez drives right side. Trying to get to the baseline, spins, comes back up top. Hands it off to Kosei, back to Sanchez. Sanchez looks in at the high post. Right hand dribble. Give it left side to Spangler. Try a three. Right side by Kosei. No good. Long rebound, Cotterman. Throws ahead to Aubrey Wilson. 2 minutes left in the contest. Give it to Kulish. Right side, Cotterman. Try a three. In and out, no good. Rebound knocked out by the Falcons. Oh, they say last touch by the Cougars. And into the lineup for the Lady Cougars is Sydney Stahl.
Sydney Stahl checks into the Cougars.
Stahl checks in, and Lady Falcons will bring the ball up the floor with 1:50 left. Crossover dribble by Nosey. To the lane, inside, there's a block shot by Stahl, as that was Jim that tried to put the shot up. Behind the back, Nosey gets around her defender, and then a double-handed push by Cotterman, and that's might have been
her first 9th team foul.
Well, definitely out of frustration, but that could have been called an intentional.
And the penalty,
and probably should have been called. And Carterman comes off, and she gets a hug because she is broken down. She's just crying on that sideline, and Coach Francis gives her a hug and tells her it's okay. These Lady Cougars have played their hearts out here today. They're starting to recognize that the time is running out and that the Lady Falcons are going to take this game, but they continue to scrap here on the floor. And just a great sign of humanity on that sideline and the love that a coach has for her players. And the Show Low Lady Cougars coach, Christy Francis, with an embrace with Cotterman, and now Aubrey Wilson checking out. Lindsay guards here. Alchesay Lady Falcons down to 1:15, ahead 51-35, trying to cruise to their second state title. Back-to-back state titles for the Alchesay Lady Falcons. Off the window, no good. Rebound, Lindsay Stahl, and foul called.
Fouls on number 20, Kamaya Sanchez.
Foul goes against Sanchez, Kamaya Sanchez.
16 foul.
And we will,
return for Alchesay.
under a minute to play now, and the fans reacting to Sanchez as she is going to get a curtain call here. Jenna Sanchez to the bench for the Lady Falcons. And a new player in for the Cougars is Boyce. She throws the ball away, and a foul on a new player for the Lady Falcons. That's number 20. And that is Kamaya Sanchez.
Fouls on number 14, Shaylee Boyce.
And the foul's going to go against Boyce.
Kamaya Sanchez at the 9. Shooting 2.
That's Jaylee Boyce. And the first free throw for Sanchez, Kamaya Sanchez, is up and in. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. Don't forget our Horn Auto Center drive of the game coming up. Horn Auto Center reminds you that they're the Chevy store, that Chevy and GM store that saves you more on the Deuce Clubs in Show Low. Today's contest also brought to you by Summit Regional Medical Center. Incidentally, we have not seen Swanson return to action since her ankle. She's on the bench. And there's a steal. Boyce reached in and got the steal there, but a jump ball is called. Jaylee Boyce, the 5'7" freshman. Get some great experience here in a state final. 25 seconds. Pass to the corner. Top of the key. Lindsay lets it fly. It's no good. Long rebound. Comes down to number 12. Elendo. And there's a steal on the other end as Lindsay passes it up here to number 5. That's Jordan Boyce. Long three, no good. Still with the ball underneath. She misses at the buzzer. And the Alchesay Lady Falcons are state champions for a second time.
Final score 52-35. The Alchesay Falcons are back-to-back state champions.
Well, the Lady Falcons, with a sea of media surrounding them, will celebrate on the court. Your Alchesay Lady Falcons are your 2023 3A state champions, and the fans, let them hear it. Coach Sanchez And his Lady Falcons celebrating the win. They'll now shake hands at center court with the Show Low Cougars. And we'll prepare to cut down nets here at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum as the Lady Falcons come away with the victory here tonight over the Cougars. 52-35 is our final. Alchesay fans shouting Alchesay. And once again, one of the heroes this afternoon is Sanchez. Nosey doing a fantastic job as well. A well-deserved state title. 2 in a row for the Alchesay Lady Falcons.
Ladies and gentlemen, accepting this year's runner-up trophy for the 3A Conference girls, presenting the trophy is 3A representative of the AIA Executive Board, Tony Corona, to head coach Christy Francis and the Show Low Cougars.
And the Alchesay fans are giving as large a cheer to the Show Low Cougars as they did to their Alchesay Falcons. What a class act by those Alchesay fans who just love basketball and are grateful for the Show Low Lady Cougars and the way that they competed here today. And Show Low fans behind us shouting, we are proud of you. Lady Cougars will turn around and acknowledge those Show Low Cougar fans who are outnumbered here today about 100-1. And the Alchesay Lady Falcons will prepare to get their gold ball here in just a moment. And the Alchesay fans now shouting back to back, reminding everyone that this is not the first time
Ladies and
that
gentlemen,
these Lady Falcons have been
presenting the state championship trophy
champions.
is AIA Executive Board President Jim Dean. Back to back to head coach Rick Sanchez and the Alchesay Falcons.
There you go. Back-to-back state championships for the Alchesay Lady Falcons. What an incredible night for the Alchesay Lady Falcons. What an incredible season. Found themselves outside the top four going into the playoffs this year. And there were a lot of people that doubted that the Alchesay Lady Falcons would actually be able to win. stadium, Veterans Memorial Coliseum, almost filled to capacity. And you can bet that there will be some horns blown on the way home tonight to White River. As these Alchesay Lady Falcons overcame adversity to become back-to-back state champions. They present the gold ball to their fans here at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Phoenix, Arizona. Players will now line up to cut away part of cut away the net and take home a part of the net. Each player will get their own piece of today's game net. As they stand in line to do that, a couple of embraces here at midcourt between players and a lot of excitement for the Alchesay Lady Falcons. Well, what an enjoyable experience as the 2023 3A state champions are your Alchesay Lady Falcons. We'll step away, back with our Horn Auto Center post-game report. Our Horn Auto Center, rather, drive of the game, and our Beeler Orthodontic Straight Line play of the game, our Deemer's Glass man of the game, when we return. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
I chose Northland Pioneer College because their prices were affordable. I've learned everything about the hair, skin, and nails. I've gained confidence in what I'm doing, so I'll be successful when I get out in the salon. This is an industry where I'll always have a job, and a job where I can express my creativity and make my own hours. I have transformed my life by coming to NPC.
Ace Hardware is certainly the place to get everything from hardware to tools, lumber to drywall, propane to wood pellets, and so much more. But did you know that Ace also has one of the White Mountain's best collections of artificial and silk flowers? Ace Hardware is the best place to find completed arrangements or get all your favorite individual items and make your own. If you're crafty, you'll love everything Ace Hardware has to redecorate your home or create unique, one-of-a-kind gifts in their complete craft section. Oh, and find an unlimited variety of herbal teas from the brand for tea's sake. Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Welcome back to the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. As we conclude our broadcast here tonight, we want to make a special comments about some of the top scoring here tonight. As we take a look for the Show Low Lady Cougars, they had total points. Alex Swanson into the game with 11. She led all Cougar scorers. Mackenzie Coolish had 7. There were 9 points for Aubrey Wilson. A lot of those created on her own, getting turnovers at midcourt and transition baskets. 4 points tonight for Sadie Hall, 4 for Amberlyn Lindsay, and that rounds out the scoring. Mackenzie Coolish did not score in this one. That's, or excuse me, she did. She had 7, I'm sorry, but did not have the opportunity for her 3-point buckets like we normally see her shooting. From 3-point range, she was 2 for 5, I should say. And so certainly something that the Show Low Cougars could have used down the stretch. So she must have got those in the first half when I wasn't here. But let's take a look at some total points for you for the Alchesay Lady Falcons. 5 points this evening for Andrea Settle, 4 for Corey Kosei, 6 for Davy Lynn Brown, 2 tonight for Cameron Nachu, and 10 tonight for Jaslyn Nosey. 6 for Jalen Nacio, and 18 tonight for Jeneth Sanchez. As we get set to talk to one of the Alchesay Lady Falcon players, and that is Jaslyn Nosey. Jaslyn, welcome aboard. It's good to have you. How are you?
Good.
Talk about this win tonight. What an incredible opportunity for your Lady Falcons.
Yeah, it was really good. We worked on our defense mostly this game. We knew they were going to come out as aggressive. We just really wanted our defense to work this game because we knew our offense was going to be there.
That's awesome. Did you get a chance to get a piece of the net already?
Yeah, right here.
Awesome, awesome. So talk about this. So you were here last year, right? And to win the state championship. Talk about the difference between last year and this year.
Last year, everybody was about the same. We were all ready, and I was wanting to get everybody's nerves off because the crowd's loud.
Yeah.
So I just want everybody to stay focused in the game and just play the way they play. Because I know everybody can do something.
What an awesome experience. Congratulations to you. We look forward to what you're going to do later on. You're going to be an excellent player.
Thank you.
All right, that's Jaslyn Nosey for the Alchesay Lady Falcons. Hats off to her. Had a terrific night, 10 points. And we'll try to get Sanchez here in just a second, an opportunity, and possibly Coach Sanchez. We'll see how quickly as these young ladies are making their rounds down press row to get on the radio. Right now, Jenna Sanchez is being interviewed by the Apache radio team down there for KNNB. And we'll see how soon we can get her on here for you. Time now, though, for our drive of the game brought to you by Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GM store that saves you more. Horn Auto Center, one of our top sponsors here. I want to say thank you to them as we now get a chance to talk to Jeneth Sanchez. Jeneth, congratulations.
Thank you.
Talk about the win tonight.
It feels good, and I'm just so proud of my team, and I'm so happy.
So you've had an opportunity to be here a couple of times. And is this one any better than the win last year?
Yeah.
Tell us why.
So, because it was back-to-back my last year with all my senior teammates, and we made the best of it.
Talk about what you guys did to prepare for not just this game, but the entire season. What were some of the things that you guys worked on throughout the season?
Our defense has been our main key all season, and when we get the chance, our offense is going to get better running off our defense. So that's what our main focus was.
Now, you've got a lot of natural talent, but you've worked hard throughout your life to become a good basketball player. What are some of the things you might say to a young, aspiring Alchesay Falcon player? What are some things you might say to those young ladies who want to be as good as you someday?
Never give up, and the support you get, it's always going to be there, so you can rely on that and put in the work, because if you don't put in the work, then how are you going to get the result? So you just have to keep pushing yourself and believe in yourself, and just know that other people believe in you too.
Last night, you guys were behind in the game to Window Rock in the first half, and you came from behind to win that game. Kind of a microcosm of what you just spoke about, never give up. What were some of the things were talked about in the locker room and on the bench when you guys could have folded up and gone home? There were times when Window Rock looked like they were going to run away with the game, but you guys kept at it.
In the locker room, we said it's not over. We still have another half to play. We have to keep going. We have to give it our all. And our defense, again, was going to be our main key to getting that back and helping one another and encouraging one another and supporting one another.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Congratulations again. Back-to-back state champions. And we've got you as our player of the game. We appreciate you taking time with us.
Thank you.
All right. There we go. That's Jenna Sanchez here on our post-game wrap-up, and we thank her for taking a bit of time with us. What an incredible opportunity for these young ladies, and a great player there. And she's back-to-back nights. She has been the player of the game here on our broadcast. Jaslyn Nosey, or excuse me, Jeneth Sanchez also is our Horn Auto Center drive of the game, as she's had a couple of quick drives to the basket there in the second half that sealed the fate of the Lady Cougars. So our hats off to Jeneth. Our Horn Auto Center drive of the game goes to her as well. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GM store that saves you more. Time now for our Beeler Orthodontic Straight Line player of the game, and that of course is Jeneth Sanchez with 18 total points, really no question about it here tonight, leading all scorers, almost had a cool 20. She ends the game with 18. She's our Beeler Orthodontics Straight Line player of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile, Beeler Orthodontics. Time now for our Deemer's Glass Man of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Best place to call for quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's 1-888-GLASSMAN. And you know, one of the things that you don't think about a lot is rebounding out of your shooting guards. Well, one of the top rebounders on this Alchesay Lady Falcon team is actually Jaslyn Nosey. She's got 4.7 rebounds per game coming into the contest, and she was our Deemer's Glass Man of the game. Jaslyn Nosey, the 5'5" junior, our Deemer's Glass Man of the game. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN, Deemer's Glass. Well, that's going to wrap things up for us, I believe. We want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight. Special thanks to Northland Pioneer College. When it comes time to your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. Summit Regional Medical Center, everything your athlete needs to get back into the game. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GM store that saves you more. The Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, best selection of skiing and snowboarding equipment on the mountain. Whether you're buying or renting, go see the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. And of course, the Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Show Low, and Heber Overgard. We've got a 24/7 locksmith. If you're locked out of your car or your home, need a key made, their mobile unit will come to you. That's the Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Show Low, and Heber Overgard. Also, on the east end of the Deuce, it is Show Low Ford. Special thanks to Show Low Ford all season long. They have been our title sponsor. They allow us and make these games possible for us to be able to come down and give us the resources necessary to cover these young ladies. We would invite you, if you've enjoyed our broadcast throughout the season, we'd invite you to say thank you to any of our sponsors, especially Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce. A reminder that you'll get the best deal at Show Low Ford. Best deal on your next Ford car, truck, van, or SUV in the state of Arizona is at Show Low Ford on the Deuce of Clubs. Ron Evingham's our executive producer. Daniel Perkins, our producer, statistician, and technician here tonight. We want to thank the entire crew and the entire crew all season long. We invite you back for some baseball and softball. That'll be starting in the next couple of weeks here on italk1067.com. Until then, we say so long, everybody.
This has been Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Comfort Fit Dentures, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Horn Auto Center. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the express written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to italk1067.com.